everyone, I'm Rossella and welcome to Cooking with Nonna. I'm so excited that I have Nonna Maria in the house today, all the way from Puglia. Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody. We got to cook la cialledda.
Tell them who you are.
I come now from Altamura.
And what's your name?
So my name is Maria Fiore.
Nonna Maria is a little shy, so...
Yeah, that's why, I'm a little shy, I can talk.
So I hope you all like this video and write a lot of really nice, sweet comments because she's such a sweet Nonna, and we want to build her confidence up so she can come back here and do all her videos in perfect English because if this doesn't work, we're going to have to do it in Italian, but I think she's going to speak English the whole time, right?
I hope so.
So tell everybody what you're going to make, what Altamura specialty we're going to cook today.
We're going to make la cialledda calda and la cialledda fredda.
So we're making two different recipes today in this one episode. One is called Cialda Calda and one is called Cialledda Fredda. Cialledda Fredda. And they're both going to utilize the famous Pane di Altamura. This is a famous bread from Altamura.
I am Maria Fiore. I came from Altamura, provincia di Bari. My mother had 8 children, 2 passed away. We was 6, 3 sisters, 2 brothers. 1 in America, 1 in Italy. I know my husband that when I was little, that was about 11, 12 years old, But the first time they was telling me, when you're big, I want to marry you. And then I said, oh, no way. E voglio mangiare forno di pane. And then, I went, we know all the family, I was so the sort for him, for the brothers, my mother-in-law, they was call me, all the time, And I was going still to teach, the teacher was to teach me to do the suit of the man, But I did, So after when I came in this country, we stayed 4 years at La Guardia. When I came in this country, there was 1 month I was in America, and my father-in-law and my mother-in-law, they write for me and my husband. They say, still, I love you, So my father said, what happened, It is too far away. They want to bother you. You got to work. You got to wash us the clothes. Why you want to go? They want to finance it for you. You're young. Even the cittadino. So, and then my father said, "Oh, okay. You want this guy? He said, nice. I like this. My father." I say, whatever the parents does, I do. So he said, my father. And then I write back, and they say, yes, she still love you. She still love. There was no love, it just became matrimony, So we write together. We write, and then he went to the search for 5 years, till I was in a cittadino. And then I went to Altamura and married. And we got a good marriage in Italy. In Italy, I married, alla Consolazione. And it was nice, And I got my family. I got 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls. So we got a big family. I got 7 grandchildren. They're wonderful kids. They're nice. My husband passed away 24 years ago. I miss him too much. He was so nice man. Everybody knows my husband. He was a longshore man. He is a very, very nice man. Yeah. I cook for my grandchildren. I make lasagna, bacon and seed, nice Raoul. Everybody like my Raoul. My son-in-law, oh no, nobody does like you Raoul. You're so nice. My grandchildren love pelpet, I can make inside, They're nice. I do everything now, everything. Thank God we got everything over here in America. Today we got to make la cialledda, come la facciamo a Altamura. E then we got to make il pane cotto pure. Con il pane cotto si fa con l'aglio, petrosino, un poco pomodoro. E con la cialledda, cipolla, prezzemolo, and that's it, simple. And whatever somebody like more to fill the stomach, you could put potatoes inside, salt, make a boil. When they cook the potato, you could put it on the top of Cialledda. You could put it even in one eggs, you throw inside, that's more heavy, it's good, it's a very good.
So I want to talk a little bit about this bread. This bread is actually really, really special. It is the only bread in the entire world to receive a DOP, the denomination of origin of production. That means that this bread is not a bread of Altamura unless it meets very specific circumstances. So it's going to have to be made with a specific semolina durum wheat, and it's going to... You okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Thank
It's
you.
going to be made also with very specific kinds of water, and their crust has to be a minimum of 3 millimeters thick. Otherwise, it just ain't a pane di Altamura. And when I was in Altamura last year, I had the pleasure of visiting one of the most famous bakeries for making pane di Altamura. It's called Di Gesù. So if you're ever around those parts, I highly suggest going and seeing how they make the magic happen. Now, from a historical standpoint, this bread is very important in Altamura's history because farmers used to take this bread out into the campagna, out into the farmland, because the very thick crust around the bread would keep the bread fresh for up to 10 days. So, what we're making today is cucina povera. It's as povera as a cucina can get because we're essentially, in our Cialda Calda, we're making bread and flavoring it with hot flavored water, with water that we're infusing with spices and different aromatics. So we're making kind of like a steak out of bread with a flavored water. And this is very, very popular back in the day. But this is one of your favorite things to eat.
Yes.
Even when you come in America.
The best. When we go to America, we go in Italy, that's it, we want a Cialledda. My mother used to make it for me, and my sister too. They say, Maria, I got to make a Cialledda because in America you not got this kind. Yeah. I say, yes, I like. They make a pangotto, a Cialledda Fredda,
The word Cialda comes from Cialledda, which is a dialectal term. So they use Cialda Calda as the shorthand version for what we're about to make. So we have our old bread. Very important for both of these recipes, the bread has to be left out and stale. You shouldn't do it with brand new soft bread. The texture is not going to be what you want at all. So this was a great way that farmers utilized old bread in the house because you don't waste nothing.
No, you don't waste nothing. This is very delicious, nice.
Yeah.
The good price to buy it, to do it, everything.
So we're going to start by taking our old bread. We cut it in slices like this. And we're going to put it in a bowl, right like this. And this bread is going to hang out in the bowl while we make our condimento, while we make our nice soup for it. So here are the ingredients. This varies from different parts of Altamura. Some families make it differently. She uses squash. You put it with zucchini.
Yeah, we make zucchini, onions, water, tomato, and you make la Cialledda too.
But this is literally one of the easiest recipes. We're going to use some broccoli rape to flavor the water. We're going to use some tomatoes, some olives, some onions, some parsley, and some sliced potatoes. Very, very easy. And
it's very easy.
We got to take the water now.
Yeah.
We're going to add about half of this water because we're going to use the other half to make our Cialledda. And I just throw it all inside? All together?
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah,
that's all right. Okay, so I'm going to put all of our rape. You don't want to put too much water because you want this to be kind of concentrated, like a concentrated broth.
Don't forget salt.
No, the salt is important.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the onions. Do you remember the first time you made Cialda Calda?
In America.
Yeah. Did you ever make it in America?
Really, because the bread in America is so soft, you can make it too much, It's up to, this,
But now we have pane di Altamura.
Yeah, but they're nice, I made a lot of time for my kids too. Yeah, and they love, especially the grandchildren, they love.
Yeah,
When they
this
came
was-
to school, I made it and they eat.
This is la papa.
Yeah.
A soft bread, a bread softened by water like that would be called la papa. People would mash it up and give it to babies. So we're going to put enough salt. Okay, so we're just going to let this boil for about, how long to boil? About 15 minutes?
Yeah, about 15 minutes.
Okay, just until everything is wilted. We have one already done. So we just swap this. And this is what it's going to look like when it's all done and boiled. So now we're ready to conzare.
If you don't got broccoli wrap, you could put even 1 egg inside.
Yeah, you can
make more sostanzioso.
You can totally make, like she was telling me before, that sometimes a man needs more sostanza, needs more sustenance. So you can totally crack an egg in here while it's boiling and kind of do like a stracciatella sort of thing and make it a more hearty dish. But today we just kept it really simple. This is the classic cialda calda.
They're nice.
So you could just spoon this on, or we could just pour all over. Oh my God, it smells so good.
You can make the 2 ways, 1 way. So
okay, I'm going to go.
This is too heavy.
No, it's too heavy. I'm strong.
Oh, yeah?
Maria, Nonna Maria, I'm strong.
Oh, okay.
Okay, pour it all over here. Ooh,
oh,
lost
delicious.
the tomato. Oh my God, it looks
They smell
great.
so good. I feel it now. Oh my God.
So you can't eat it yet. So traditionally, you should place a plate on top of here so it can lock in the moisture. And we want the broth to be absorbed by the bread. So we want to give it a minute or two, literally like a minute or two, not like 10, 15, 20 minutes, because too much time it's going to be
soft, too much soft and good.
Too mushy, and you don't want that. You want it to have a little bit of thickness, but you want the liquid to be absorbed. So I'm just going to grab a plate and go like that. I'm going to swap this plate out.
Okay.
And in the meantime, thank you, Nonna.
Okay.
In the meantime, we're going to make our cialledda, our cold bread salad. So people call this a panzanella, they call it whatever they want, but in Altamura, it's called a cialledda.
Yes.
In Nonna Maria's Apulian dialect of Altamura, it's cialledda, and that's it. So our cialledda starts with the bread. And again, we're using cold bread. She's afraid it's going to fall.
No,
so put it in the bread. And what else do we got to put?
You got to put the
I know.
celery.
I got it all ready.
The celery, the potato.
No, potatoes in
I
the
mean
other
the
thing.
potato, the celery, the tomato, aveva detto, no? Arance.
Yeah, we have some celery,
onions.
some red onions, some tomato, some cucumber, citrullo in Italian. If you call someone a cucumber, it's not very nice. So you don't call people. You're a nice lady.
Ma that's a citrone, italiano. No,
it's true. That's what it is.
O paese si citrone.
She's blushing because that's as bad as she could ever call anybody. She's very nice.
Okay.
So we're just gonna pour it all in here, and these ingredients, these are just basics. You can mix it up and jazz it up as much as you like. But remember, things like this were made on a very seasonal basis. So it was about what you had laying around. If fennel was growing, if dandelions were growing, if different things were growing, they would toss it all in there. This is just a very basic, classic cialledda. I'm going to move this over here too.
You got to put a water in.
And we got to put the rest of the, how much water we got to put?
Well, till you judge yourself.
Okay, you tell me how much of water.
Leave it go on the bread more, because this then I cook it. Okay, that's enough.
Basta?
Yeah, that's enough. Now I got to put oil.
We're going to put some extra virgin olive oil.
A little bit of salt. Oh yeah, you could put a little bit of oregano if you want.
Yeah. Oregano is the classic condiment. A little bit of salt. And then this, I'm going to put all of it, okay?
No,
it's too much?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Just a little, yeah.
Some dried oregano.
Yeah, jeera, that's it.
Okay.
I finish.
And can I have a spoon, please?
Which one?
That one's good. Okay, we're just going to toss this together. Really, really nice. So as we toss it together,
Delicious.
it's an onion.
I love that red onion.
All the food we made today, and she's eating the onions that fall out of the bowl.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, nice. You want to toss it together, and again, make sure the bread is absorbing all the flavors, all the water. And again, we're using the stale bread because it's going to soak up like a sponge.
If you think it's a little bit, dry, you could put a little bit of
Little
water.
extra water.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah.
think? It needs?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little. Put it.
Yeah, okay. It's about Pane.
And I love this salad for the summertime.
Okay.
It's really delicious, and you can add things to it. I would love to add some of the Italian tuna. I think that makes a great addition. But this is a classic Altamura farmer's salad. Okay. So this we're going to let hang out for a minute or two, really not too long either. And in the meantime, we're going to come back to our Cialda Calda because that's about ready to be tasted. And I'm going to taste this. I'm going to grab a spoon. But before I taste it, I'm going to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil just on top. Oh my God, this looks great, and the smell is amazing. I'm going to taste a little bit. And now, by now, all the moisture has soaked through our bread. Yeah. Mmm.
Delicious.
It's so good.
So good, so good.
So now, moving on to our Cialledda. You just want to let it soak through for a minute, like we did. And we got to taste this too.
Portuguese.
Yeah, even this we got to taste. What do you think? How are they going to know if it's good or not?
Oh, mamma mia.
You want they just trust you?
No, they're good, one. Okay.
Really, really yummy, really full of flavor, and
If
really
you
refreshing.
start to eat, you want more, you want more, you want
This was really delicious.
Delicious.
And thank you, Nonna Maria. Thank you for coming on the show.
Gracias, thank you.
You did a very good
Yeah,
job,
oh.
and you speak English very, very well.
Just I'm shy, I'm not stupid.
We know you're shy, you're not stupid.
That's why.
Say ciao to everybody. Ciao, Altamura.
Arrivederci, ciao, ciao, goodbye. Goodbye.